With the weather, first responders not the only ones putting in a lot of overtime this weekend out there. Workers in the HVAC industry had their hands full with calls about complications and concerns with home air conditioners and heating units.
Tonight, Team's Daphne Gray brings us one company's answers to common questions that pop up during wintry weather like this.
There's just a whole bunch of ice. We couldn't even get to his house.
Owner of Air Today Heating and Air, Manny Mayan, says it's been insane trying to serve their customers in these weather conditions. He says 40 calls yesterday alone were for frosted heat pump units like the one you see here.
The ice, it'll start developing because of your pressures. Once your pressure starts going down, you'll start having that frost.
Mayan says most of the time it is an easy fix. Just switch your thermostat to emergency heat if it doesn't do so automatically.
If it doesn't have an emergency heat option, you can raise the thermostat up to 3 degrees, up to 4 degrees.
Once the cold passes, be sure to switch the thermostat back to normal heating to avoid a higher electric bill. He says occasionally seeing your unit frosted over may indicate a potential problem.
Like what happens in the summertime when your AC unit freezes over, they're low on refrigerant, vice versa. In the winter, your outdoor unit would freeze over, and that can also indicate that it's low on refrigerant.
During colder weather patterns, Mayan says they also get another common call, whether or not to install a carbon monoxide detector. He says to do so if you have a gas unit. The lower the detection, the better. With service calls running anywhere between $200 and $500, and with the icy road conditions playing a major obstacle for help coming your way, Mayan says to avoid all that at the last minute, it's best to have your units checked twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall.
A lot of these things can be solved way ahead of time.
Daphne Gray, KSAT 12 News.
Thank you, Daphne. And this weather is creating a record-breaking demand on the power grid. Millions of residents across the state of Texas being asked to reduce their electricity use today and tomorrow. We've already shown you the stress it's causing on several outages here at home. CPS Energy offering some easy ways to reduce your energy use. Set your thermostats to 68 or lower. Don't run washing machines, dryers, or dishwashers right now. Unplug chargers that are not in use and turn off lights when you're not using them. And seal any holes and gaps with towels to keep cold air out. The high use of energy could cause power outages throughout the night.